Shikimori not just a cutie is mid. And this is not even an insult. This show is legit just mid. And this is coming from me, my opinion only. A lot of people are starting to realize this is all the show has to offer and are not impressed. If you have been paying attention and are looking at the rating for this show, it's slowly but surely going down every week. I think the reason why for this is, it's because when the trailer came out for the show, it was really good. And when I say really good, there were hundreds of hentai art for her before episode 1 even dropped. And don't ask me how I know this, I'm just very cultured. I think this show is basically the equivalent of an average Battlefield or Call of Duty game. The characters in the trailer look badass, the gun looks cool, the graphics looks nice. But once you actually hop into the game, the graphics isn't as good as you think it is. The gameplay sucks and the game is buggy as hell. And everything isn't cool and nice as it seems. Like the average happy family that you see outside every day. Once you look and understand what's inside of it, you realize that it's not as good as you think it is. The trailer for the anime was so good. People even thought that this girl could rival Marin from My Dress Up Darling. And can you blame these people for thinking that? She got everything going for her. The eyes, the hair, to her aggressive personality, and that look. God damn. But when you actually watch the show, it's just meh. It's not bad, but it's not anything amazing either. The show doesn't offer anything new really. The whole show is just a copy-paste rom-com anime. The MC is just your typical shy guy who's average, but he is liked by a really popular and cute girl who is aggressive and outgoing. We already had that last season, and that show did 10 times better. The show didn't differentiate itself from the other rom-com animes. Didn't try to stand out. It's legit like your average recycled isekai trash. The MC gets transported to another world, gets a special power, levels up, get a harem, and becomes god in that world. Where here, there's a shy MC, has an outgoing and taller best friend. There's another girl that could potentially rival the main girl, but never ends up winning. And the main girl is super pretty, but has a unique personality, whether she's outgoing or shy. It's legit just a copy and paste with a little bit of a change. However, I think that if the show came out before My Dress Up Darling, it would have been a little bit different. If we had another timeline where My Dress Up Darling came out after this show, I think people wouldn't be so tough on this show. And I think where the show made a mistake was when they introduced the mom. It made her really good. If we're gonna be real, the mom is better than Shikimori. The show is called Shikimori. It's about her, not another girl. If you're making a rom-com show that strictly focuses on one character, which right here is best girl, you have to make the main girl best girl and no other girl can contest her. My Dress Up Darling did this perfectly. Every girl that came into the story couldn't come close to contesting Marin. Marin was the star of the show, and I'm pretty sure she would win best girl of the year, and having a bootleg version of Kirito with dye hair doesn't really help either. You have to make the guy that the main girl likes do something. The guy's always nice and shy. Is that it? You have to make the guy help the girl out as a character. In order to make a good main character, you have to have a good supporting character to help support them. The MC has no personality, if we're gonna be real. I just don't see a reason why people should watch this show over My Dress Up Darling. These two shows are essentially the same if you really think about it, but one just does it better than the other. And with so many other rom-com anime that are coming out in the past few years, you have to stand out and differentiate yourself in the market. The rom-com anime genre is basically the isekai genre now. But instead of putting the whole budget to finding a creative way for the main character to die and be transported, you have to put all your money to designing the best looking anime girl you could think of. That's essentially it. Love is War is a great example of a 10 out of 10 rom-com anime. Everything about this show is just amazing. It stands out from the other rom-com animes in every single way, and you know what? The show is actually funny. Like, I'm not kidding. The comedy tag didn't lie this time. Another great rom-com anime I could think of is Rent a Girlfriend. I know the reviews were not good. However, the reason for this is because a lot of people didn't like Kazuya, and I think the reason for this is because he's relatable in some way with the people watching. And people watch anime to escape reality and not get reminded of reality. The anime has a different take to the rom-com anime genre. That's why it works. You can't just copy and paste and expect people to like it. Does it work and make you a lot of money? Yes, but will people be happy in the end? Hell no! And the rating just proves it. So to sum it all up, I think what happened with the show was, it was a situation where it was just so overhyped and it turned out to be a copy and paste of a typical rom-com anime. And it didn't really live up to the expectation that people said it to be. But I gotta say, the show isn't bad though. It's actually watchable. It was just overhyped to shit because of the trailer. So yeah, no hate to this show. It's really not that bad. But that's all I got for this video. If you enjoy it, like and sub. Bye!